Hey guys, what's up? This is going to be my review for Season 3, Episode 1 of Godfather of Harlem, The Negro in White America. Holy shit, guys, we got a really good premiere with the third season here. I absolutely love this episode. From start to finish, this is a really good one. First thing I'll say is whoever they recast as Malcolm X does a fantastic job playing him. He's got this really deep voice, and I don't know if he plays the character better because I've only seen him for one episode, but he does a pretty good job filling that role just from this one episode that I've seen with the new actor who plays Malcolm. Unfortunately, this is the last season with the character. He will not be in Season 4. He might show up in flashbacks, maybe, but this show really doesn't do that. So I don't think that he will, actually. But it's sad to see him go, but I knew it was going to happen. I haven't seen that episode yet, but we'll get to it when I talk about it. I still need to finish my Season 2 reviews. I haven't finished those. Anyway, so this episode, really good. We kick it off with the ending of the last episode. A really bad riots stormed the streets, and people were dying, and lots of fires were happening. Malcolm X's, there was an assassination attempt on Malcolm X's life, and all of the heroin was burned to ash. No more heroin. The French Connection was 100% severed at that point, and that's what that season 2 had been building towards, I guess, was this climactic, crazy ending, deaths. This is crazy stuff happening in that one. But yeah, so we kick it off with that happening. Bumpy Johnson is doing a new deal with Joe Colombo, who is a bit different. I will say he is unlike some of the other bosses. So he's helping Bumpy Johnson with a new deal, but they need $3 million by Friday, and he's got to figure out a way to come up with the money. He ends up coming up with the money by robbing this bank. And it was actually a really cool scene. They actually start the episode up like that, with that scene first, and then it goes to Bumpy getting, or a cop pointing a gun at Bumpy with a mask on and saying, "Stop, freeze, or I'll shoot." And then you see it fade to black, and there's a gunshot. And then it plays the intro, and then it goes, 48 hours later or 2 weeks later, whatever it was. And yeah, so Joe Colombo's crazy. I'll just say that. He just killed some dude by crushing him to death. He put him in a car and crushed him to death. So I would say Joe Colombo is fucking nuts. I'm going to just go ahead and say that right now. But he's doing deals with Bumpy Johnson. He seems to want to really work with him. He tries to cut him a deal. Bumpy Johnson says no. Some stuff happens with Omar. I remembered the guy's name. That was the guy who was with Brother Charles that tried to kill Malcolm X in the last episode of Season 2 finale. So Bumpy Johnson killed Brother Charles. And Omar comes to the shop and talks to Elise and tries to apologize, but she's like, "Fuck you, I want to see you dead. I hope they shoot you." And then I guess she takes him to Malcolm's house, and then they've got guns pointed at him. Malcolm's talking to him. Malcolm's not going to kill him, of course, because I don't think Malcolm has it in his heart to kill anybody, because he's never killed anybody in this entire show at all. I don't think he will, which makes sense to me. Even though this show isn't really based in reality, I'm going to go ahead and say that right now. This show a lot of it did not happen whatsoever. but it does make for good TV. So yeah, that happened. Not really much happened with Anthony Clayton Powell Jr. Not much really happened with him. Stella, some funny shit did happen with her in this episode. Her mom is really shitty at her, and she's a fucking bitch. Her mom, now this is just so fucked up. Her mom, literally in this episode, tried to have her own daughter killed because she's so pissed off at Stella. She tried to have her own daughter killed. I instantly hate this bitch. I didn't like her before. I never liked her. I thought Chen is a great character, but I thought his wife was a fucking bitch, and I wish her dead from the moment I saw her. In this episode, I absolutely wish she was fucking dead. And Stella goes and gets a job interview, or is trying to get a job, and this guy stands up and said, I got a job, I can guarantee you, and pulls down his pants and says, if you could tug on this. She said, sorry, I don't do shorthand. That was fucking hilarious. Anyway, the episode ends with the bank robbery, or the robbery in the truck, and then they take the money to Joe Colombo. And the guy that Chance killed, he might have been a black cop. I don't know. I can't remember. But if he was a black cop, that might be a problem. I don't know. I guess we'll see what happens next episode. But anyway, that was my quick review for Season 3, Episode 1, Godfather Harlem, the Negro in White America. Great episode, great show, great performances. Again, highly praised the new... Praise, not what I meant to say. I highly enjoyed the new Malcolm X recast. Didn't really want it to happen, but I don't have a problem with it. And I thought I would, because I thought it would be very jarring. But it surprisingly really isn't all that jarring. So yeah, that's been my review. Stay tuned for more. I just got done watching the new Doctor Who special over at a friend's house, and I need to do a review for it as soon as possible. So I'm going to get that one out and look forward to more Godfather Harlem reviews, because I'm watching this show constantly. I love this show. Sad that I only have 9 episodes left before I have finished it until the new season comes out, probably next year. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye. Hey guys, I also forgot to mention 2 things that happened in this episode. Yeah, she tried to, I forgot to say, Stella's mom actually did try to have her own daughter killed. I said that already, but it was not successful. The guy came in, Stella stabbed him in the back stabbed him in his back, and then she shot him in the hand and the head. And she got away. So that happened. So she's okay, and I'm glad, because she is really one character that I have been rooting for. I feel so bad for her because she lost Teddy and she lost Ernie. So she's pretty much lost everything. She's got nobody. Nobody that's really supporting her. Morgenthal's not really on her side. But anyway, that was just what I wanted to say. The other thing was... what was the other thing? It had something to do with Bumpy Johnson, but I can't remember what it was. Oh, well, I know Bumpy Johnson does not want to do deals with Joe Colombo, because on this episode he handed him the $3 million, and then he said, there's one thing you guys should just remember. Joe Colombo said, what's that? And he said, I own Harlem. Harlem's mine. Harlem is mine. But yeah, that was basically all I wanted to say. I guess we'll see what happens next episode. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.